Today I want to talk about identity, and do we have a clear identity as Muslims? If you go out in the big wide world, if you go to a scenario like a place like a college or a uni campus or a workplace, you'll see a lot of Muslims who do not have a clear identity. So they either not sure or don't want to express themselves as Muslims, or maybe embarrassed, or just want to fit in. What I want to talk about today is that you can have an identity and be part of society and contribute and add value to this country or wherever you may live in the world. So having an identity doesn't mean you have to be a weirdo or a freak or someone strange, but actually having an identity is about knowing who you are. Our youth have an identity crisis. They don't know whether they are part of this society or another society or another country, or how they should be defined. So I want to just emphasize on what things can help with the identity crisis. So one of the things is having values. So the values we have in Islam are very beautiful and very beneficial to everyone around us even. For example, the value in Ramadan of fasting. Fasting has great benefits spiritually and physically for the body. But if we are clear on that value that we hold, that we fast, and that we believe this is something we're following because Allah has told us to, but it's very beneficial for us, and fasting is now proven to be good for other people as well. So that's one value that we have that other people can adopt or learn from and appreciate. And being clear on the identity, people actually respect you. If you're clear on who you are, people respect you for who you are. So we need to be proud and confident Muslims rather than feeling our way of life is inferior to any other way of life. And other people have their own beliefs and identity, and good luck to them, and we have no problem with people believing what they want. We respect all human beings. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ, that Allah has honored all of humanity, all human beings. So we have no problem with others. But we have our own values, and we also know and believe that they can add benefit to society. So we're not in any way causing anything other than good, and that's what we're meant to be doing good in society. So our children have values, and they learn how to say no when they want to say no. So if something is not in line with our identity, and this is a good leadership trait anyway. If you can say no, and this is one of the leadership traits that leaders in the business world and world leaders have, the ability to say no when they need to say no. So we can train our youth to say no when there's something that they don't believe in or something that's wrong. That's a great way to strengthen their own identity. And pleasing others is a way to be weak in your own self-confidence. So if you are always going to try to please other people or go with everything that society is doing, and most of what society is doing now is not good for us, for our youth, and for everybody. It's not good for people that are not Muslim, people of other faiths and other beliefs. It's harmful. We all know, and you can go online and see how other people of other faiths also worried about the harmful effects of social media and the trends online and the kind of topics and subjects being discussed and the lifestyles and the mindset. It's harmful for everybody. So everybody has a problem. Any sensible person will have a problem with a lot of what's going on social media. And another way to be clear on the identity of who we are is to accept ourselves for who we are. I am a Muslim, I'm proud of who I am, and I want you to accept me for who I am. And that way we clearly identify ourselves as being British Muslims or wherever you might live in the world. And being proud of that, and wanting people to accept that for who we are, rather than us having to change. We don't expect anyone else to change either. We're not forcing people in any way whatsoever to change who they are. It's their free will to do or live however they choose. Another way to be clear on identity is to be mindful. Be mindful of Allah, be mindful of who we are and what our purpose in life is. If we know our purpose, it strengthens the identity. If I know I'm not in favor of injustices in this world, I'm not in favor of pollution, I'm not in favor of eating junk food, I'm not in favor of I don't like or believe in a godless society, a materialistic society. These are all things that strengthen the identity, and they link back to spirituality and being mindful of who we are. If we can do that, we can have great young Muslims who are proud of who they are, with a very clear identity, adding value to this country, benefiting mankind as we're meant to be doing. And that way we are clear, we're happy, and inshallah the world will see us for what Islam is and who we are, inshallah. I hope you benefited from this short video, and share it with everybody, subscribe and spread the word so we can really start parenting beyond just theory, but in the real world, practical parenting, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.